Hello everyone, it is Saturday, February 5th, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this without having to hold my phone. Oh, dear God, I look terrible. But anyway, so World Series of Fen is finally here. The poker tournament starts in, I don't know, like 3 hours. Registration begins now and it goes to 2:30 p.m. today, and then the tournament starts at 3. Not sure about how long you can buy in if you go out. But anyway, so yesterday was an amazing day. Had 3 hours of sleep, had a lot of espresso. Apparently I put sugar in my espresso instead of stevia, which explains why I felt so good yesterday. So what did we even do? We did dinner at Grand Bazaar. Like there's just a bunch of like little things outside area. That was awesome. And then we got a party bus, went over to Fremont Street. We started at one end, went to the other. Lots of fun shenanigans there. And then we came back, played a little bit of poker. I passed out super early last night, got a great night's sleep. So now I'm getting ready to head downstairs. Sorry, my internet's cell service sucks. But anyway, so if you can see this now, I'm getting ready to head down to the poker room now and buy in. So if you're not in Vegas, you're missing a really great time. So far, it has been an absolute blast. I can't believe I'm going home tomorrow. It just seems so soon. I feel like I just got here, even though I've had way too much fun. Wondering if I should pour a drink before I go down or if I should wait until later to start drinking. That's the question that you have to ask yourself every single day when you are in Vegas. Do I start drinking now or do I wait till later? Regardless, thank you, Brit Chaser. I have like no expectations on this poker tournament at all. I did win, what was it? I'm trying to think, what day is it now? Today's Saturday, so it was Thursday night. I won in the suite Thursday night, don't know how. Last night I went out early. Let's see here, Sam Falco was just like aggressive and I wasn't ready for it, but I think it's going to prepare me to watch out for those who are aggressive early, because I don't play poker all the time like some people. I play at home with people who don't know how to play poker. So anyway, I'm super excited for the rest of today. I think we're going to Ellis Island afterwards. What else? Trying to think, what all did I get a lot of messages this morning about? Let's see here. The drink yesterday, I know I had a Facebook post. I said something about oral pleasures. Hey Adam, how are you? And the oral pleasures was from the drink, not from the old guy. Not from like the old guy Joel. Just to make sure you guys all know that. The Szechuan button in the drink, when you put it on your tongue, it gives you oral sensations. So, Carrie says don't drink before the poker tournament. I'm thinking maybe going off. I think that was my alarm to remind me, make sure I was out of bed. I did wake up early this morning though. I've been up for hours. So what else? I did see Candy last night on Fremont Street. We went from one end of Fremont to the other, and the party bus dropped us off at one and picked us up at the other. So by the time she got there, we were close to the other end, and we had to make our way down to the party bus because the guy he had another pickup after us. So by the time she got there, I mean, there were people who were a little intoxicated, they were moving a little faster because they had to get to the bathroom at the end. We had to get to the party bus. And I remember like she walked past me and I remember going up behind her and being like, come on, give me a hug. And she gave me like a half hug and I was like, come on, pretend, like give me a hug like you mean it. So I did see her last night for a hot second on Fremont, but like I said, we were aiming for the end because we had to get out of there. It's sure morning and I'm just off out of town. Wow. Yeah, Adam, like, I don't know how you stay up and like do this Pacific time thing. It's like by the time I get up, I have so many messages on my phone from like East Coast people. I don't know how you Pacific people do this. I mean, if you have any East Coast friends, I'm sure you guys adjust, but being an East Coast girl, I feel like by the time I wake up out here on the West Coast, half the day is already over. At least it was in my world. But anyway, so I'm not going to stay on here too much longer, right? Was there anything else that I got weird messages about? I don't think so. I don't think there was anything fun or that I should point out. Yes, West Coast is behind the day. I'm like, man, like, I don't know. Just feels like I said, I'm sure you adjust to everything, but maybe West Coast people just don't realize like all they're missing out from the East Coast. I don't know. But anyway, I probably should not start drinking now that I'm thinking about it because I can't even think now. So yeah, I think that's it. That's it for now. I just wanted to get the live out of the way in case I had a really good time during the poker tournament or afterwards, so I didn't have to do it. I might go live on Facebook later. Did that, I think, once or twice yesterday. I got to see Packer Jack last night. He showed up finally. That was great. That was awesome. I think I was a little tipsy by that time. You know, Carrie, I actually already had a cafe Americano with an extra shot of espresso. And I realized my mistake this morning. I grabbed the brown packets because at Starbucks, the brown packets are stevia. Well, here the brown packets are sugar in the raw. And so I poured 2 packets of sugar in my double shot espresso today. And I was like, shit, I'm not buying a new one. Because I don't usually consume sugar. Like, I'm not used to it, which is probably why my brain is acting the way it is right now. So yeah, it's kind of like crack, just so much energy right now. I was gonna do yoga, but I don't think I can focus enough to do yoga. I do need to stretch at some point. Yeah, sugar high. I mean, between the caffeine of the espresso and sugar, whee, yeah, Shannon's feeling good right now. Of course, yesterday I did that and then I introduced alcohol and I felt even better. Okay, so Carrie, there's actually, like, the brain does not run on sugar. So there's 3 things that you can feed your body that your body will use. One is sugars, you know, via carbs or sugar, but that is fast acting. So that is like, you put it in, it connects with the insulin, that your pancreas really fast. Hey, Rob G. So that's really fast, but the problem is if you eat too much sugar or too much carbs and you don't actually burn it off really fast and your body, stores it as fat in the body. The second thing is protein, and protein your body likes. It's great for building muscle and everything. It's, you know, like the second, you know, it's like the second best. But the thing that your brain actually likes for fuel is fat, believe it or not. So fat is actually your brain's preferred fuel source. If you can get your body to learn how to use fat as fuel, your brain will be so much better. So you can think sharper, think smarter, but it's like healthy fats. I mean, I'm not talking like fried chicken. I'm talking like real butter, olive oil, avocados. I'm talking like healthy fats. So if you can not eat any carbs or any sugar, then you can eat all the healthy fat that you want. And you can put butter on everything except for bread, because you can't eat bread because that's a carb. Yeah, like, you can definitely tell I've had a lot of caffeine, can't you? I'm gonna be a mess for a few hours. No, Rob G, I just had a double shot of espresso and 2 packets of sugar accidentally in my double shot of espresso, so no bong hits, definitely no bong hits. We did meet some girls from Waco, Texas last night, and I might have had a hit of something last night, but definitely no bongs. Yes, Laurie James, ghee butter, another great thing. Coconut oil is good option. Oh, Britt, caffeine. I need no more caffeine right now. My caffeine's over the top. But yeah, so sugar is actually really bad for the brain. Fat is the best fuel. And now we know G.I. Joe. So anyway, how am I still on here? Because I can't shut up, huh? I mean, that's pretty much what it is. So I think I'm gonna go put my shoes on, grab my crap, go down, register for this poker tournament. And I really do wanna win because I really want those fish hooks so bad. And then there's also JK Pioneer donated a 20-ounce silver bar, which also looks like an amazing prize too. Thank you, Rob G. I hope I win too, but I'm going in with 0 expectations. Like watching like Mike and Sam and like all the awesome players last night, like in the suite playing poker, I was like, man, I have no shot at winning this tournament. But we'll see. We'll see what happens today. It's about fun, and if I get knocked out early, I do. Somebody sponsored me, so I don't know if I mentioned this. So Joel, the my flight neighbor, the guy who sat next to me on the plane, who I went over to have a drink with Cynthia at the Cosmo yesterday, he actually, I was telling him about the poker tournament and how I only brought enough money to buy in. I did not bring enough money to rebuy. So he decided to pull out some money and he handed me $150 and he said, here's the deal. If you win, I get half the pot because I'm investing in you. And I was like, wow, like, look at that. So he gave me money to buy in and he gave me money to rebuy. And I still have my money. So if I need to rebuy a second time, I can, which is kind of cool. You know, it was so sweet of him. And I got to meet his sons too. So he had 3 sons. He brought them to Vegas for hockey. And then they're going to the Pro Bowl on Sunday. And so I got to meet them. And his oldest son, Adam, said, oh, you know, Dad's giving you dividends too. Like, he's like, I guess that means you're part of the family now. It was just so sweet. So, you know, it was good people, really good people. He was awesome. So anyway, yeah, he just wanted my phone number. No, I mean, he had my phone number because he gave me his business card on the plane and he told me to come, if I came over to try that drink, to, you know, let him know. So, no, he's good people. I have a feeling that we're probably going to stay in touch after this trip. He is a traveler. I love his philosophy. Okay, so he hasn't gotten COVID, vaccinated, boosted, and all that stuff, 75 years old. But he says the reason why he hasn't gotten COVID yet is because he doesn't stay in any place long enough for COVID to catch him. So he was going through his itinerary and he literally like stays in a place 5 days and then moves. So he has a place in New York and a place in Florida near Daytona and Port Orange. I forget exactly what the town's called. But he just goes from place to place. So when he leaves here, he's going back to New York, I think. Or I don't know, he's just everywhere. So I wouldn't be surprised if our paths cross at some point, actually. Adam, he wanted more than the number. I'm not confirming or denying. I mean, you know, you get Joel and Cynthia together and within like a few minutes of sitting down, we're already talking about orgasms and clitorises and other things. I'm like, how come no matter where I go, sex always gets brought up? Is it just me or does this happen in your lives too? Is it just me or is it, you know, just you? 75 is the new 40. Yeah, no. I mean, I have a hard time dating guys older than me as it is. I mean, I'm having a hard time with like even like a 44-year-old. I can't even imagine. Yeah, no. I mean, I look at men my age and I see my father. So, you know, look at a 75-year-old, I definitely see a grandfather, you know, so I don't know about that. But anyway, all right, so I keep saying I'm gonna get off here. I am gonna get off here now. Gonna head down. So if you are in Vegas and you're watching this, I will see you down at the poker room in just a minute. And if you're not in Vegas, sorry about your luck.